Living with an invisible disability can be isolating and lonely, but it's also been a real source of empowerment for me and connected me with a massive community of others in the same boat.
These people all share the same invisible disability of scoliosis, and these X-rays show what is really going on in their bodies.
I was diagnosed with scoliosis at 14 years old. Scoliosis is a sideways curvature of your spine. Your spine's supposed to curve front to back, but with scoliosis we go left to right. I had to have spinal fusion surgery because my scoliosis curves went over 50 degrees. So that means that it starts to have an impact on your posture. It can have an impact on things like lung capacity. Pain gets a lot worse.
As a journalist with scoliosis, I wanted to look into what it's like having an invisible disability in London. Many people with scoliosis say things like getting on the tube and trying to get a seat is really difficult, or standing in long queues without resting areas. Scope, the disability charity, says having a chronic condition involves having to prove it, and that is the hardest part.
Living in London with an invisible disability, travel is quite hard with my back. So oftentimes if you're travelling on public transport and it's during peak times, you don't get a seat. And I look like a very healthy individual that can stand for a whole journey, but I'm absolutely not. And that's the trouble with invisible disabilities, that no one can read your mind. They can't see that you're in pain. There are ways around it in London. There's a badge you can get that says, please offer me a seat. So that's a really nice thing that you can do.
Emily now teaches Pilates to help others manage their pain with chronic conditions like scoliosis.
Pilates has been a fantastic tool for me. Stretching, keeping myself mobile. And aside from those physical benefits, it's come with a plethora of emotional benefits as well.
Chronic conditions like scoliosis make up around 18% of non-visible disabilities in the UK.
It is so important that we talk about invisible disabilities. People are understanding now that we have things going on beneath the surface that you perhaps can't see. And so opening up that conversation, creating awareness is the only way really that we can gain that understanding from others.
Gem O'Reilly, BBC London.